So many people suffer with conditions that can be better helped with cannabis use. So my goal in this video and in my weed addiction playlist is to help you properly and safely use weed for your benefit, responsibly. It does not have the same negative or devastating addictive capabilities as some of these pharmaceutical drugs and opioid pills, but that does not mean that people can't still abuse and misuse weed. Now the question is, does weed tolerance rise? And can the positives start becoming negatives? This is what I'm going to detail in this video, so tap in.
Put a middle finger right, hater, cause they don't understand the way that I came through, cause they don't understand the way that I came here. Only made a couple bands on my revelation. I just pray to the Lord and in patience.
Welcome back to another installment of edutainment. My goal on this channel is to entertain you, make you laugh, but most importantly, educate you and make your life better in one way or another. Hence the term edutainment. So consider subscribing. I'm a cool guy, you know? So in order for you to, better manage how you use cannabis or how you interact with it, it's important to understand how it works. You have receptors all over your body, which THC from the cannabis fits into, like a lock and key type of thing. The lock, which is the receptor, and the key, which is the cannabis or the THC. When you use high THC products often, or we use weed so often that you get desensitized to it, the receptors in your body try and find a balance, and as a result, they hide themselves within the cells, making it harder for them to connect in a sense, right? That connection starts becoming weaker and weaker, and it's not as easy to get high or to experience the effects. As with anything, the more often you use it and the higher degree that you use it, the tolerance can build up, right? And you may find this in the case of caffeine use, right? You need, because you use caffeine so often or so regularly, it doesn't have the same effects. Or because people drink liquor so often, the quickness by which they get drunk becomes higher and higher, despite the fact that they are quote-unquote drunk. Now, weed isn't as bad as alcohol, but the tolerance can still build up. How does weed tolerance even start? Now, it takes very regular usage, pretty much daily or every other day, or it takes you smoking a high enough strain often enough for you to actually build a weed tolerance, right? If you're smoking majority of the week, rather than maybe once or twice a week or once or twice every 2 weeks, the effectiveness and the potential positives that we can bring into your life start becoming harder and harder to achieve. As a result, you smoke more and more, and as a result, you start becoming overly dependent on it. Calculate or take into account your current weed usage. Are you smoking 4+ times in a given week? Like 4 times out of the day, 4 times out of the week, are you smoking each day? And are you smoking multiple times within a given day? And these are the things that cause you to start building a tolerance to weed. Now, a novice user of weed it can take them about 10 milligrams to feel a mild high. But whatever your actual starting tolerance is, maybe 5 to 10 milligrams or whatever it is, after a month of not smoking, you can go back to your regular tolerance level.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
So again, for weed, it'll take you about a month or so to go back to a regular or a basic tolerance level. This is very dependent on how often and how regularly you smoke weed in a given week or in a given day for that matter. Now the question is, how high does a weed tolerance build? How high does it get to? Some regular heavy smokers have to smoke 20 milligrams before feeling anything. And some, even more, have to smoke 60 milligrams before they get any significant high. And that's a lot. That's a lot of shit. So Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, they're probably in this bracket to some extent.
Looking for me, I was at the crib doing push-ups. You might win tonight, nigga.
But again, I want to emphasize that when you do take a smoke break, your tolerance level does decrease. Now, beyond just having a high tolerance, there are some negatives that come with having this high tolerance that builds up over the days, over the years. Usually it's more so the daily usage and the yearly usage that your weed starts building up, right? So if you are someone who smokes daily or multiple times in a given day, your tolerance for it will definitely increase significantly. So beyond burning through more weed and needing a higher THC strain and spending more money on weed to get the same effect, your high also lasts not a long period of time. It's a shorter high, to say the least. So daily users who smoke for a couple of years can attest to their high previously lasting an hour, but now it lasts no more than 20 or 40 minutes, right? Or even shorter, depending on how often or how regularly you smoke. So my goal, because weed has a ton of benefits, much more natural and easy to deal with than all of these pharmaceutical drugs and opioid pills. But people, you and whoever else is watching this video, can definitely misuse it and use it irresponsibly. So if you smoke in moderation and responsibly, you can enjoy a reasonable tolerance to weed without experiencing some of the negative symptoms that come with having weed withdrawal, which I discussed in a lot of my other withdrawal specific videos, right? Some of the things that you experience when you have weed withdrawal is insomnia, irritability, lack of sleep, and you experience severe amounts of cravings. Again, it can vary depending on the age you started smoking, how often you smoke, like is it daily, is it weekly, most of the week, and how long you've been smoking, like how many years in general. So my goal isn't to scare you or tell you to stop smoking weed. My goal is just either to have you stop entirely or to at least better manage your weed usage. And again, the answer is yes. You can definitely build a weed tolerance. So if you are someone who wants to know the full strategies, the full accountability, and take action upon the information in this video or my other weed related topics, check out my mini course and mini email series. I'll walk you through the meditation you need to do, the foods you should be eating, and the overall mindset you need to have to fully quit your weed addiction once and for all. These strategies, these insights can be applied to coffee, alcohol, pornography, if you struggle with that too, any of the above. Again, God bless, much love, peace and joy, namaste, and always remember, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. And do not leave the channel. Definitely want to watch out my marijuana withdrawal video and what it's like to smoke weed what it's like to not smoke weed and what it's like to not smoke weed for 40 days. One of those videos right here. Alright, deuces.
Cool up a mom in Eritrea with the Leica. That's why I'ma make ya. Hope you know I'ma take ya.